Hello everybody and welcome to Makeup Monday. I'm FCA, and today on Makeup Monday, as you might be able to tell, we're reviewing a face mask. Tell me in the comments in the description. Just get out my description and edit that out. It's like Wikipedia, only for YouTube. In the comments, tell me if you prefer seeing me apply it or if this kind of post-application explanation works for you. But we are reviewing this mask today. It is the Origins Out of Trouble 10-Minute Mask to Rescue Problem Skin mask. This is a clay mask and it is white. It's very, very thick. It has a lot of texture to it and it has a very intense smell. I used about taking up about that much of my finger, scooping it into the 34-ounce tub that you can get for Sephora for $4. Scoop it out, cover the face. It smells and has the texture of Noxzema face mask. So if you or you've ever seen your mother have that big blue tub of white, it has that tingling, zesty feel of Noxzema to it. As soon as I started putting it on, I was like, this feels very and smells very familiar. And then I saw my mom's Noxzema and I was like, oh, that's exactly what this feels and smells like. It's white, it's pasty, it's thick, but I don't mind it. It kind of has the feeling where I know I have active acne, I feel it having a lot more tingle than in calm areas. For instance, it doesn't feel any different than any other mask right here and on my nose right now and at my temples. But where I have some active things, it feels extremely tingly. My skin has been put through the ringer the last couple weeks. I've been doing a lot of driving in the humidity and in the heat. I've been around a lot of smokers recently, which I'm normally not because nobody at my house smokes. But I've had to do a lot of traveling the last couple weekends. I had some arguments with my significant other, which is always stressful. Everything's good now, just so you know. And I also went through menstruation, and I've been having some personal stress and economic kind of issues going on. So my skin has just been feeling the problems. So I have this mask on, and as you would imagine, it says, apply opaquely to the face, put on an even layer all over the face, avoiding the eye area, which I think I did pretty good there. Classic mask information. You can either get the $4 tub, which is what I have here because I was trying it for the first time, or you can get the full size, which is 1.7 ounces for $26 from Sephora. And I'm sure if you're lucky and you're searching around TJ Maxx once in a while, you might be able to find it extremely discounted. But what this mask says that it has in it is zinc oxide. It has sulfur and calming camphor. If you don't know what camphor is, it's an agent that calamine lotion has, which is what kind of gives this sort of dryness. This mask says that it is good for excess sebum, for combination to oily skin. If you have dry skin, you might want to avoid this one because the camphor and the sulfur will dry out your skin. The white color comes from the sulfur because it's a slightly acidic base. And zinc oxide is also very drying. And that's why this is good for oily skin. If you break out all the time, this is supposed to help clear debris. It says that it will help, the camphor helps calm irritation and redness from active acne and pimples. And if you just have an oily face and you're just trying to get your face to be mattified, you just want to take off the excess oil, this is the mask to use on the regular. Right now, I really like it. I've had it on for almost the full 10 minutes. I will wash it off once it's been the full 10 minutes, and I will tell you what I think of it then. I'll tell you right now, as it's drying, it's becoming very, very chalky. So I don't recommend wearing this like with your best dressing gown or your best nightwear because some of it is falling a little bit, and I don't just mean when I touch it. Maybe I put too much on. That could be user error and not actual compound error. Just so we're clear. All right, a few minutes later, 5-6 minutes later, I've taken off the mask. As it finished drying, it did not become super tight. It just continued to become that powdery, chalky kind of texture. It did not become like a lot of traditional clay mask where it feels tightening and it's paralyzing your face. I was able to be as expressive and talk and move my eyebrows and everything without anything feeling like it was breaking off of my face. It was really easy to take off the mask with some lukewarm water. And as you can see, my face isn't red or isn't intensely red. Sometimes I feel like I have to scrub, really take off, repeatedly going over the same area. It came off with just a couple rubs of the washcloth, which is very nice. It's very easy to come off. So if you're a person who worries about skin irritation from friction, this is a nice mask to use for that. And I'm very, very impressed with this actually, because as I said, I've been broken out very severely, but some of my more intense ones, like up here, that went down quite a lot. So did this one and the ones on my chin. And over here on the side of my face, they were a lot more. I had makeup on earlier, but they feel a lot. My skin feels very nice. My skin feels very clean. It feels like it did something to my skin, which is very, very nice. And it did calm down as I said, some of my more intense breakout areas are a lot less red. They're not irritated. I think that I'm going to save up and buy the full size of this actually, because this is really nice and it seems gentle enough. It's made in the USA if you care about that, which I live in the USA, so obviously I care about that. But it feels so nice. My skin feels refreshed and without feeling like I put it through the ringer a second time, which is always really nice, especially when you're broken out. You really don't want to have to try to, strangle the debris out of your skin. So I'm very impressed. I really, really like the results of this mask, and I will keep using it because this seems like a really good mask. And I will see you for the next Makeup Monday and for FCA Friday, and I'm vlogging for the rest of August. All right, bye-bye.